Hello, everybody. I'm Colborn Bell, Museum of Crypto Art. I am joined today on the DXM podcast with the iconic Twisted Vacancy. Twisted, it's a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you so much, Colborn. Like it's really big honor to having me in on this session. Really, thank you so much.
It's been a while since we've gotten to talk. I'm super excited. I'm super grateful for you being here. I would love to start where we start with every guest, and that is to give you the space to say anything you would like about yourself, anything you would like to share about how you found the space. So please.
Oh yeah. So I don't know, like where do I start? I'm like Twisted Vacancy. Like I've been a crypto artist since 2019, I guess. Like back then, like there's no almost no one in there's just a few artists in Super Rare and OpenSea back then, and I started I guess pretty early. Like the first time I jumped into crypto, it was I think it was 2017. Back then, I was day trading cryptos. It's just basic stuff when you jump into cryptos. And then I just I found an article saying it talks about one of the protocols on the Ethereum, the smart contract. That one that really drawing me into the Web3 space. Actually, that's the first time that I got, okay, so here's a thing like smart contract here. So I kind of read all the description and everything, and then I just thinking okay, so I think okay, so the basic function of the smart contract is proof of provenance, right? So I just thinking hey, the other than ICO, maybe we can use this for a house, or let's take this to most simplest matters. Another simple thing, maybe an art. I just thinking about that. After that, I just found out an article about Super Rare, and I just okay, gotcha. Here's my zing moment, okay, see what I really think is really true. That's why I just jump into the Super Rare.
Yeah,
That's the first time.
Yeah. You know, I go back to your earliest works, and I think you had your own OpenSea contracts, and I think some of them are probably still available. What is the name of the pen that you used?
I don't know, it's Twisted Vacancies, a bizarre store, I guess.
Yeah.
That one that I use on OpenSea.
And you had these very bright, very expressive, colorful, but also very painful. Some of them.
Really?
Yeah. Take me back there. They're incredibly complex. They're incredibly different. Was this when Twisted Vacancy was beginning to be born?
I think yes, because most of my work is actually I do a lot of sketch. I do I got tons of sketchbook. I always draw for I don't know to telling stories. Sometimes I can't always tell stories. And I have a severe problem articulating my feelings into words. That's why I just sketching and stuff. I just have a notebooks, a stack of notebooks and sketchbooks, and that's where I use that. But so some of them, it's actually I actually scan that and put it into the OpenSea. Yeah. So yeah, if you see that my style is always constantly changing. I use different kind of methods. But yeah, most of the thing that I always talk about is actually about my feelings. Other than that, I just trying to pushing some boundaries, maybe trying to figuring out what's what makes me really happy in creating art. That's the point where I actually started creating Twisted Vacancies.
Just that rawness, that expressiveness, I think it's very much contained in those sketches. Tell me how you began to transition into digital art? Because that's where, of course, like this aesthetic, the cleanliness, but also kind of a bit of like the chaos is represented as well.
Yeah. So like the most like actually like how I actually got into digital art. I actually like working as a graphic designer before. Like so that like, but it's not for like, it's for commercial use. Like I work for some agencies before, so that's where actually I learned about like digital art. And then like there's my my own art that I usually use paint and everything. So like my technique and everything, it's actually not actually complex, like that's when I first start, like when I found some of the collage that I really like. But there's a problem, like when I try to do that style in like Photoshop and everything, like I can't really like use the gradients and everything well. Like I can match the gradients really well, so I didn't get the result that I really want. So next thing I think I do is I try to learn to like draw some of the like basic shapes like that I really like. And then like I start to like put it as a collage into my own artwork. And there, other than like and then from there I again like I always like have this like weakness, like creating like gradients and everything. So I just like fill the colors just right there, like using the paint buckets to fill all the, after like I do all the sketch, like fill there and done. It's really simple. But that's how like I actually like use like digital digital technique.
Yeah, I mean, I remember coming across this work in the beginning, just nothing else like it, right? It like immediately was so like vibrant and really just captured me. I think I've followed you everywhere, right? From super rare to OpenSea to Rareable, all of these experiments.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
the first ones aren't animated. I imagine somewhere along the line you also began to learn how to animate these.
Yeah, true. Like the very first like artwork that I made on Super Rare and also like on OpenSea, it's not actually animated. I haven't like split all the layers and everything. But and I actually like inspire a lot from like what Xcopy and also like Cody did back then. Like, oh, okay, this is really cool. So this is like the difference between like traditional art and this, like when we back then we call that crypto art space.
Yeah.
I don't know, is it still crypto art right now, or people just like call it NFT? Just NFT.
Yeah, I buy crypto art.
Again,
Yeah.
yeah, let's go. like crypto art never dies, man.
Right. As long as we're still here.
Yeah, true. That's why like okay, like okay, so we can actually like animate those pieces and like put there as like artwork. Like there's like a whole new landscape for where we can like take artwork into the like blockchain and everything. So that's when I actually learn how to animate stuff. It's actually like my animation is not actually like complex one. Like I just like use like spinning, like like using rotation and everything, like using frames. Like there's nothing complex. But what I really try to do is like to make all these colors like moving around this like artboard you see.
I find that there is like an absurdity in elements. There is incredible humor. There is incredible like contrast and contemplation in these works. Do you have, I definitely understand that you are self-exploring. Do you have any intention for the viewer?
I don't know, like I just like put everything like I really want, like I, or anything that came across my mind when I think about the topics that I really want to present. That's why like sometimes like all this stuff there, it's really random. Sometimes there's people like think that there's no concept behind that, but
Yeah.
yeah, maybe but people can be true. Like there's no concept. Like sometimes like it's just my perception about that thing that made like yeah when people say like maybe like hey like is like dinosaurs can dinosaur like living in space? Yes, I can. Like they can. You know,
Right. Yeah.
it's just that like the perception of like that sometimes I like it's really like yeah you don't have the concept like some people say that on like my old days like hey can you have like more concept on this like no I just like no I just like this is so fun like I'm doing this
Yeah.
for fun like whatever like I pick a topic and when something came across my mind about that topic like my own perspective I just like put that or I just
Yeah.
like get like I want to draw this because I'm thinking about this something like that.
Yeah, I mean, I go back and I get lost in these works, right? For me, they're so iconic. I think, a very interesting kind of like departure would be the King of the Fool, the Magician of the Hatchling Moon, I believe that is, Eternal Love Story.
Okay.
These are
Yeah.
very like character focused as opposed to more like environments or scenes. And I think those works are exceptionally special.
Yeah, true. Because like again, like I always like exploring stuff.
Yeah.
That part is when I try to like explore like different kinds of works, like to like to create.
Yeah. What would you say are some of like your biggest inspirations?
Like there's like Japanese pop artists called Teneri Yoko and Keiichi Tanami. Always like see a lot stuff from like pop cultures and like anime and everything like that. So that's most of my like inspiration source coming.
It has like this crazy California 60s fusion with like futuristic Japan. Yeah, mixed with like medieval tones. It's
It's just like I just like put everything there. Like it's I don't know. I can't really like articulate everything like I actually feel. So that's why like if you see that and when I pick a topic there like the title and everything, it's like actually like there's always like correlation about everything there.
Yeah. What influences did you have as a child? What did you love?
I don't know. Like I prefer not to tell. This is really personal.
No problem.
But that's But again, like I grew up in a condition where I can actually like talk. Like there's no like freedom of speech and everything. Like I can talk freely in my own house. So that's why like there's like my problem. I like to say like what my intentions are.
Yeah.
That's always like my biggest problem. That's why like that's actually like I think that's what actually like shaped me into who I am right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, some sort of like that.
Do we want to talk about maybe the name Twisted Vacancy? Does this have an origin?
Sure.
Yeah. What is the story of this name?
I don't know. I actually like create like I don't know like Twisted Vacancy like as an like pseudonym like when back then like when I actually like also like separate my life like my personal life between my like there's I it's actually started from a Instagram account where I actually put all my works there. So I'm thinking about a name that actually can represent some sort of like like something empty but also like full of everything. So I just like randomly came up with like named Twisted Vacancy. So I just gave that name like Twisted Vacancy, the account name Twisted Vacancy, because like it's like there's no one there, like there's no followers, there's no friends and everything. I just like put all my works there. If there's a follower, I just like kick them out. So I'm sorry, it's not really like it's just like it's like my personal space.
Yeah.
But I also always like love to put everything online because like sometimes like my problem is like my stuff is always scattered. That's why like I want to have my own like gallery online. You know, without I need to like create a website or something like that. That's why I'm putting everything on Instagram. So after that, like I also like draw that. If you see all my profile pictures, it's actually like man with the mask. It's actually like because like I don't want to like show like whose account is this? Is this like Mario's account? No, like this is Vacancy's account. That's why like that's the origin of Twisted Vacancy. But after that, when I jump into crypto art space, like I think like, hey, like I can use like Twisted Vacancies because the one who's like actually an artist is not me. It's Twisted Vacancy. It's not me. So I will like make Twisted Vacancy an artist in crypto art space.
It's funny, right? This this idea of crafting the alternate persona, right? Of you know, me coming into the space, it was I had come from largely like social impact in finance, right? So I wanted to explore what it meant to begin to experience and have these connections with these artists. So it was like a distension of who I was, but perhaps it was something that I was like looking to explore and come into.
True.
And
like,
you know, go ahead, please.
Yeah, like back then, like when I where I actually work, where I actually actually do like my like days. Like my mentors always say like, hey, you like you need to help your posture because like I actually work in some sort of like Web2 startup things. So I meet a lot of clients and everything. So yeah, you need to like have your like like your manner and your tone. Like I really can't be myself. So like when I jump like as to Vacancy into crypto art space, like there's like I don't know, like that's my first freedom for like 20 like 27 years. I think that's why it's really, really awesome. That's why I'm forever here to stay. That because like crypto art's actually like the place where I can be myself for the first time in my life.
Yeah, I feel the same, right? There was something inside that like wanted to come out. I think so many people feel that, right? That instead of Web 2, where they have to present some sort of image on Facebook, Instagram, whatever it is, right? Like here we are, and you know, and it feels so human that finally there can be a space where groups of people from all over the world can just try and be themselves and really like express themselves and share.
True. Like that's like the moment. Like I remember like the moments when I talked to like Robness, I talked to like Max Osiris, I talked to like Cody, Metcan, and everyone like from here, like Xcopio also like I don't know, like back then it's just like really awesome. Like for me, like I'm from like Indonesia. Like most of the people like I met here back then, like where is Indonesia actually? Here, it's like most of the people like don't know Indonesia, but for me, like oh cool, like I can like talk to like a lot of people, like different kinds of people from around the world, and they like kind of like have this like mind to like pushing like more boundaries to like giving freedom for everyone. That's really, really awesome.
Yeah, I mean, talk more about these early interactions, maybe the artists that you were respected or and were inspired by. I'd love to hear anything like that.
Yeah, like most of like people that I met on like crypto art space is actually there's a lot of people like maybe like I can't really mention one by one because like like back then like the space is pretty small, I think. But there's a lot of like artists and also like teams that I actually like work together or like just having a chat like actually helping me to I remember like the first time like I always talk about hey like how much like should I put this work, I don't know, like really don't know, or like how to do bits and everything. It's like actually like super like on super Zach from Super Rare is actually like told me how it's worked, like hey you should do this and should do that. And really like he always like offers me help about everything. I also talk about my works through like Cody and also Matt Kane, and also like also like back then like the first time the first time I know like back then OpenSea didn't support ENS is like through Max Osiris when he wants to send me an artwork like hey what's your like address like yeah here's my address no like OpenSea didn't support ENS right now okay like that's the first moment of my like there's a lot of people like really like I don't know like I think like most of them I still like contact them most of them until now.
I finally got the great pleasure of meeting both Max Osiris and Rob and like just wonderful people.
Yeah, also like maybe like you and Cody. I think we're still like chatting each other up until now, like saying hi once in a while.
Yeah, it's cool. Really awesome. It's really cool. I got to meet Cody. I'm gonna be traveling with Cody, and well, probably by the time this episode airs, I'll be with him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it's cool. I mean, like, it's great, right? We have like friends all over the world, you know, like anywhere you go and it's just the best people. Like the energy is super off the charts.
That's why like I always say like, hey guys, if you like go to Indonesia, remember that you always have home here. Just come by to my place. Like I'll treat you.
Cool. Yeah. That's good. I went to Indonesia when I was 12, 20 years ago.
Really? Like
I'm sure it's changed a lot. Yeah.
Indonesia changed a lot.
Yeah.
Maybe like Bali now, it's kind of crypto hub. Like there's a lot of people like move to Bali also.
Yeah, that's where I went when I was 12. I'm sure I would be shocked at how different it is. Yeah.
Yeah, it's now like tech island.
Yeah, I mean, let's talk about Indonesia. You know, you've been, I think, an incredible leader and an incredible mentor to many people there. I know there was probably also some jealousy that you faced. So I don't know, you know, what you want to talk about it. Maybe just overall kind of, are Indonesians open to the idea of crypto arts? Do you find that more people are interested in creating art in this way?
Like, I don't know, I can't really tell. I don't know where to like start this, but like most of them like kind of still think like Web3 is just like another way to sell art.
Yeah,
that's most of the thing that I get from like their perspective about like NFTs and crypto art. But like for me, like that's why like when I came up, like I met them, like sometimes I just like discuss about that. Like, hey, like let's talk about that. What do you think about crypto art? And what I get is like they just think this is just like temporary. And yeah, well we can do it. Let's do it there. Maybe like next time we need to sell it somewhere else. Some people still don't get it. I kind of understand actually, because like there's like a reverence, there's like a lot of things that people need to know. That's why like one of the things that I actually do here is actually like help to like maybe like I can really say it that I'm helping to educate, but at least like to tell about what's the real vision of like crypto art, what's the vision of like Web3. You know, it will change everything like by the how like people live, how the artists live. It will change so many things. That's why like yeah, you can just think that this is just like a temporary place for an artist.
Yeah, I mean, this is it's a home, and it's kind of like a lifestyle.
Yeah, true. That's it. That's why like I'm forever here to stay. That's why like I never go anywhere. Like I'm still here. Even I didn't like actually like releasing some works on Super Rare or everywhere. Like I'm pretty much reachable, and always like I'm still building on Web3 though.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about maybe My Father the Fisherman? That felt like one of your most personal pieces.
Yeah, true. I think like there's that's the time like when I actually like Trevor Jones and also like Cody back then like a lot of artists like playing with gun and everything.
Yeah.
So I actually interested like you like using that medium to like exploring more like type of works. So like but that works actually like I upload that when I don't know like when the Twisted Vacancy case, I think.
Yeah.
So I like so like when I just like scrolling like through my guns and like the result of my guns, I just like see this. I like see this image like okay like it reminds me with all kinds of ponds that I've been like like I went there to with my father with like my father who passed away like several years ago. That's how like okay like the thing that really makes me like makes me like can go through all those things about Twisted Vacancy like because I just remember like his words.
Yeah.
It's like yeah because like that's just like I know like that works is actually like I don't know how I like make myself stronger
Yeah.
because like I almost like got nobody like to hold on to. It's like there's like negative optics about Twisted Vacancy and I kind of like understand that 100%. Like yeah like no problem. I don't have any problem with that.
Yeah.
So like so like I don't want to defend anything. I don't want to say anything. Like the only thing that I need to do like I just need to be strong by myself. And those like pond scenery, it's actually like reminds me about like my some of my father words that actually happens when we are going fishing together. Like there's a lot of stops that my father saying when we went fishing together. So that's just like I just like mint it there, and I saw it as like you know a way to make my like myself strong.
Yeah. I felt that through the piece, right? I felt like, first of all, I thought you were very unfairly attacked, right?
Okay.
Yeah, it's, that's how I felt. I felt of all of the things that were happening at the time, of all the people remixing, creating, being free to do whatever they want, like it was unfair and it was hurtful, and I think it was very much against the spirit. And
Yeah.
there was I knew you as a person, right? And there was like this wild accusation that it was just like this big studio and like all of these people. I'm like, no, like I know this person, and that piece very much returned me to that. Like this is somebody who is a real person that is like going through a period of transformation. And certainly hurting and like remembering just that intimate connection. So like all to say, I'm very proud, I think, of you. It's wonderful to see you. I'm like always so happy to have conversations. I remember, we FaceTimed for like 2 hours about like the big plan that you had. I don't know if we want to talk about that, but certainly there has been, I think, an evolution and a growth in yourself. And once again, it's like reflected in some of the new artworks that you're creating.
Yeah, actually, it's like my plan is always like the same. Like I like back then, like it's actually funny. Like when you say that, like it's like I unfairly attack. Like I don't want to defend anything, but here's like the funny thing. Like most of the people like knows like if like Twisted Vacancy was like 20 like 27%. Like so where do you like? I just like asked like when I like met like some of the like I'm just saying hi, I'm Twisted Vacancy. Like oh you're that 27 like guy. And they're like I'm just like hey where did you know that from the articles? Do you know where the articles like knows that like from your interview? I'm just like if I'm really doing that, really like I'm saying that, hey, I'm actually like 27%. Like come on, like like it doesn't make sense. That's why like again like that's why like but but yeah, like my vision is always the same. Like I actually like ask you like one of the question like, hey, like can art really become like a vessel for like capital or wealth or chance distribution to people? That's always like my biggest idea since the start. Like I started this twisted vacancy as persona, means like everyone can be like twisted vacancies. Like that's the basic ideas. Like up until now, I always like exploring stuff. You know, like my recent work, like yeah, I'm using some like generative like artwork. I'm using AI and everything. I do a lot of like prompt engineering. I try several like styles also. But yeah, I'm because like currently I'm still researching like how to create an art as an hyperstructure. You know, I want to create an art that runs forever, that can like, you know, like can be a fountain for everyone. You know, like people can get access to that. People can like live from that. That's the form of art that I want to pursue, and that's like the biggest ideas of twisted vacancies. Like that's why like back then I want to create a twisted vacancy as a mad artist, the artist that who lives forever and creates forever for everyone. That's that's like the main ideas. That's why like currently like I'm focusing myself on that. You know, like I want to create this kind of systems like where like it produce art like like for everyone and like can be owned by everyone. I think that's the message.
I mean, I think it's incredible. I think there's really some good points there. I think first we're existing in this meta narrative where like the machine is continuing to create abundance, and that, you know, we're no longer as humans forced to provide like as much of the labor, right, or as much of the service. And there's automation occurring. So what is like the unique skill set that we as humans can bring to the machine? Well, it's our creativity, right? So if we can, but at the same time, it's also very scary because for so long people have been very much like kept in static identity, right? They are this thing or they are this one thing. And I think what twisted vacancy means to me, right, is the like ability and freedom to be able to grow and change, right? And all of these little compositions, these elements that spark either like imagination or absurdity or humor is just that little like stepping stone to get you to a place in your mind where you are thinking differently, right? I think you very much have found a hack to, and this I think a lot of us are searching for, is like, how do we reawaken the imagination of people all over the world to begin to think about this world and each other differently?
Yeah, true. And I think like together I think like you already read some of the thesis like called Slate Star Codex, Meditations on Moloch. Maybe like how we like eliminate that coordination failure through like coordination and creation game together. I think like that's why like I told that like I'm trying to like display my art as hyperstructure. That's why like that's what I want to pursue. But again, like you articulate everything like better than me. Okay. You know?
Yeah, I'm trying to also
but you get the all the points. Like that's why I love you, man.
Yeah, I love you too, man. Like I just like, you know, I was, as a child, I was super shy, right? I never had the words. And so now I feel like I've had everything trapped inside. I'm like trying to find the words to express these things, and it's difficult. But it's fun. It's fun to try. And I think crypto kind of gave me that freedom. It gave me that individuality. And, you know, I was just looking at kind of your latest series on loneliness, but it's like interesting loneliness. And what was so crazy for me is that like in the beginning, everybody was so much like their unique individual, right? And then the money came in and people started like flocking to profile picture projects. like sheep, right? Or like a school of fish, because people are so used to, I think, like forming identity through consumption, right?
Yeah,
And like having
very true.
other people validate this. So when you explore, for me, like themes of individuality, themes of loneliness, but it's almost like the loneliness isn't sad.
Yeah.
I love this new series. So if there's anything, you know, you want to say on it, I'd love to hear.
No. Like you can see that like almost like that. That's what like I really like always like to like discuss everything with you, because like you can see like what my intention are, like what, hey, you want to talk about this, right? You know, because like that's actually like the thing that I want to represent on that collection is actually like, yeah, because all the stuff that happens with PFPs and everything, like like crypto art like come back, like became like some sort of solitude again, like on the space, you know, where we can like express ourselves, like still with uniqueness, like bootstrapping our identity through like different kinds of like different kinds of methods, you know. That's why like interesting loneliness kind of like try to like explore that, because like that loneliness, that story that the artwork tells, it's actually like maybe like it represents some of the collectors there.
Yeah. The interesting thing with all of the collectors in the beginning and maybe beyond is that for the most part, like we never talked, right? Like we were watching each other, but everybody was like, I don't know if it's like, I don't know. I think crypto does attract like this cowboy character, right? Or like this lone space voyager. It's somebody that, and especially the art, is very interested, I think, in probing themselves. And like some of those early names like Moderats, Basileus, like Token Angels, you know, are, I think, probably some of the most like interesting, introspective characters out there. And it showed so much, like, I think, a spirit of generosity, a spirit of support through the artwork that they were buying, because they were just like omnipresent. And, you know, just a funny story that came to my mind right now. I remember getting into a like huge bidding war with Moderats, right? And this is a guy, you know, who like, it was for the Josie Bellini interview piece on OpenSea. And I loved it. I really wanted it. You know, I never had the capital to compete. I went way further than I wanted to. Moderats eventually won, and then he sent me, like, as I don't know what it was, just like for fun, a picture of like a kangaroo in a suit doing like the money flexing sign, and I thought it was so funny. So that was kind of like the spirit, you know, all just like absurd but playful. Nobody was really like communicating, and it feels different now. Does it feel different now to you? It's kind of almost hopefully come full circle.
Like that's why like I call that interesting loneliness, you know. Like, because like that loneliness, is it like solitude? Sometimes like I like when I like even like when I'm uploading that, I'm just like thinking, is it really like loneliness right now? Like current space, like current like this like chambers and everything, like between like all the people inside the NFTs and crypto art and Web3 overall. Is it like is it are we like really feel this loneliness, or like it's not actually loneliness? I don't know. Like that's what that's where the interesting part came. You know?
Yeah, I will say I have never felt less lonely in my life.
After you found Web3.
After I found Web3.
Yeah. Really. That's how like you're alone, but you're not actually alone. You know. That's how like to treat this. Like we never talk to each other like through this work. Like I don't know. Like, can we like connect to each other? Like I don't know.
It almost feels like we are connected, at least like through the mind and the eyes, right? And that we're having a conversation between us that words can't really express, through just the awareness that like there is Twisted Vacancy out there. He has like minted this work, right? Who knows what he's been creating, but he has put this work on the blockchain and I get to see it. It doesn't particularly matter if I get to own it, but I get to see it, and we all get to be in conversation with each other that way. At least like it's almost like telepathically.
Yeah.
So I still feel that you're there, right? And kind of like after the fisherman piece, I could feel that you were hurting, and I felt that you were taking time, and I was still like thinking and aware and like knowing who you were, that you would find this way to like continue to probe the outer limits of this space.
Yeah, because like I always believe like this is one of this is one of words that my father said when I was a child. Hey, I don't want you like to be like the smartest like kid in the room, because like I know like, hey, how can I like survive? I'm really really dumb. Like I say that to my father. Like hey, I don't want you to be like the smartest kid in the room, but I want you to be everyone. So I want you to be everyone, so you can understand. At least when you understand, like everyone's knowledge will get into you.
Yeah.
So like really, yeah, because like don't use like your small brain. Like there's like whole bigger brain in this universe. He said that because like my father said our body is actually like this small body, and all our like thinking like connected together. It's called like bigger body. So like use that.
Yeah.
So you can think away. So you can understand everything. So you can be like, it's not actually like smart. You can like answer everything. That's how you do that. I don't want you to be like the smart kid in the room or in the class. So you need to I want you to understand people first.
Be connected to the greater body. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's very symbolic of Web3. I think that's very symbolic of the attitude. I think sadly that we're out of time. So it was fun, man. I give really fun. I give the last word to you. Anything you want to say, let people know where they can find you, where they can find your art.
I don't know, what should I say?
I don't know. We already talked about it. Look, you can find them Twisted Vacancy on Twitter. The art is everywhere.
I'm always reachable through my DM. So and if you guys want to talk about everything, just hit me up.
Yeah, my friend is not a stranger. Thank you, man. A lot of love to you. I'm Colborn Bell, artist Twisted Vacancy. This is the DXM podcast. Shout out Museum of Crypto Art, and shout out to DMINTI for this. Thanks, everybody.
All right.
Breaking news. Breaking news.